Press Photographer's Tales. The camera gear we carried. Well, for the first year of working as a press photographer, I carried my own equipment, which was Pentax MX cameras, which are manual only cameras, two of those, and a Pentax ME Super, which is a manual and aperture priority camera. In those days I favoured Tamron lenses, so my lenses were a Tamron 24mm, a 28mm, a 35 to 135, a 50mm 1.4 Pentax, not an 85, and a 60 to 300 SP Tamron zoom. I also had a 400 APO Sigma lens and a 600mm Sigma mirror lens. So that was the main gear I carried. The equipment, we carried it in a Billingham bag. That is a kind of a tan and brown leather, beautiful quality bags. Billingham 550 it was. Lovely quality bag. The trouble with those bags is all the weight is on one shoulder, which makes it really heavy going. Keeping an eye out for people, makes it really heavy going to carry, so I now favour the rucksack type bags. Then after the first year I moved to a bigger paper, and that's where we were issued with equipment, and the gear we were issued with there were Nikon F3 cameras and or Nikon FM2 cameras. You always have two bodies, both manual cameras, both very well built. The F3 was the top of the range professional model, and we had Nikon lenses. We had a we had a Nikon 20mm lens, a 28mm lens, a 50mm lens and an 85mm lens, and I can't remember now, it was either a 70 to 200 or an 80 to 200 2.8 and a 300mm 2.8. So that was our usual kit of lenses. For flash guns, I favoured the Metz 45 CT1s. These were hammerhead flash guns. They go on the side of the camera. You have the big grip, and the newspapers used the same flash guns. So I just used my own for all the time I was working with the newspaper. Film stock, we used almost about 95% of it was Ilford HP5 film. And occasionally, if we wanted something really fine grain, we would use something like Ilford FP4 or even Ilford Pan F if it was a really nice light day. And we would do all the developing ourselves. All the developing and printing, in fact, was done ourselves. And we developed all the normal standard film in Ilford ID11. And if we were push processing, the Ilford HP5 is a 400 ISO film. If we were push processing that to increase the speed, we would develop that in Microfen as a developer. And those are the main things, but I mean, it wasn't uncommon to get through 8 or 10 rolls in a day. So that's basically what we carried in our camera bags. Other things we carried were a step ladder in the back of the car, small step ladder. That's really useful if you're doing royal events and things like that, to get up over the crowds and to get up over the other photographers. Quite often you would carry, most of us carried spare socks, spare underpants, and usually a change of trousers and shirt in case A, we got soaked through, or B, we had to go somewhere and we were gone for days, because you could get sent off somewhere on a job and you could be gone for a few days. So it's better to be prepared, and a lot of us carried wellies in the car as well in case you went somewhere that was muddy or dirty. So that is basically Press Photographer's Tales and what's in a camera bag. Thank you for watching.